Hey guys, so I'm sorry I haven't made a video in quite a while. I've been sick, as you can tell, and I've been busy with planning for like gigs and that kind of thing with my dad and work and that kind of thing. So I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded anything in a while. Since I am sick, I'm not going to be doing a cover or anything like that today. Instead, I'm going to be talking about long distance relationships because, funny enough, I'm in one at the moment, and I know how struggling it is for other girls and guys and everything to go through it. So I'm just gonna give you 5 tips on what kind of keeps me going and helps me. I'm dating, I guess my best friend, and we've been together for almost 3 months. So it's not a long time, and I don't claim to know everything or claim to believe that this will work for everybody. But this does help me. And so I just wanted to pass my knowledge on to you guys. Let me know if any of this actually helps you. Um, but yeah, Brett lives in Whyalla in South Australia, so he's about 24 hours away, and I live in Brisbane, so not as far as like across the other side of the country, but he's still quite a while away. My first tip is to communicate, really. Communication is a really, really big factor, and I can't stress this enough because Brett is a scaffolder and he works such long hours and does a lot of overtime, so he doesn't get to talk as much as what we would both like. So I don't really get to talk to him much throughout the day, unless he's not working or he gets a spare second to reply to me. So yeah, if you have a boyfriend in the army or something like that, even try maybe Skyping or something like that. I mean, that's one of my other points, but even if that's better than on Facebook or texting or whatever, I really can't stress that enough. So communicating is one thing that you really need to have, in order to get through it a lot easier. My second point is parents. I mean, I know this is kind of a weird factor, but my dad and my sister don't really agree with my relationship because they haven't met Brett. So I really want you guys to be able to get your parents on board with it, because if you have that support from your family, it really does help. Even if it's just friends, you need to be able, like, if you are having trouble or you just need somebody to vent to because you can't do that with your boyfriend or whatever, it really does help to be able to talk about it. So I really can't stress enough to get your parents on board. I know how hard it is for some kids whose parents are quite strict. Like my dad is quite strict, so I know how hard that is. But yeah, if you can try and get your parents on board, then it really does help. And if you really do care about the person, they should be able to see that and um, eventually get on board with it with you guys. So that's my second point. My third point is gifts. So I have been planning open when letters, so like open when you miss me, open right now, like just sending him little gifts like this will really help your relationship. And sorry, I hate being sick. Because it not only lets them know that you're thinking about them, but it's also spontaneous and it keeps that excitement in the relationship that you can't really have in person, because most couples are in person and they can be spontaneous together. So this is something to keep that excitement in the relationship while he's away. So I really can't stress gifts, like just sending something meaningless, or not meaningless, but small. Like say he said that he liked a certain lolly or something and he can't get it where he is. Send him that. Like that'll make him happy and show that you've been listening to him. So yeah, gifts. Next is Skype, obviously. Um, Brett and I have only really Skyped about 4 or 5 times since we've been together. So it is quite hard to find the time to Skype, and I know that. But if you can get a spare second, even if you just plan it a time or a day when you're going to do it, it really does help, because you can see that person, you can talk to them, you can laugh with them, you know. Texting and Facebook can hide so much emotion and you can't see that. And not only will that help your relationship, but that will also, I guess, help you fall for them more and get to know them more. So it'll be a lot easier for when you guys do meet. If this is the first time meeting, I'm lucky enough that I've known Brett for a good 6-7 years now that I've known him in person. But if you're meeting for the first time, it'll help if you know them a lot and it won't be so awkward. You'll know what to talk about, etc. So Skype, FaceTime, any of those, it'll really help. Now, my last point is honesty. See, since they're so far away, it's very hard to determine if they're the only person that you're talking to. Like, if you're the only person that they're talking to. Sorry, I worded that wrong. So, really be honest with each other. You know, if you have a lot of guy friends or the boy has a lot of girlfriends, tell them when you're going to go hang out with them. Like, you know, inform them that you are the only person that they want to be with. You know, I can't stress that enough, that you have to be honest with each other and open up to each other and not hide anything, because I've told, like, I don't have a lot of girlfriends because they're so bitchy and that's not me. Like, I don't like that bitchy side. So I have a lot of guy friends that are very close to me. So I notify Brett when I'm going to go and hang with him, and I'm going to, and I tell him what I'm doing so that he's not stressing and overthinking and thinking that I'm off being with some other guy. It's just strictly friends. You know, you need to let them know that, reassure them that, you know, you're the only person that they want to be with. So, yeah. Just, I guess reassuring is another point as well, because I know with girls, we overthink a lot, and I overthink a lot. I find it very difficult. So reassuring them that, you know, you care about them and that, you know, you're thinking of them and that you love them, etc., etc., that will really help. So, yeah, that's all my points. If you want me to do another video like this or just talking about a certain topic, let me know. Comment down below or like or share or whatever that you do. And don't forget to subscribe to me as well. I'll try and put up a lot more videos. Just been quite busy lately because we're coming close to Christmas. So anyway, I hope you all have a lovely afternoon, night, morning, evening, etc. And I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.